Hello! Today we are going to be building a container home because I saw a TikTok of a container home and now I want to build one in Bloxburg. Yay! Without further ado, let's get started! Also, by the time that you're seeing this, it's gonna be my birthday. Woo! Guys, we haven't reached 5K. What is going on? What is going on? Sorry for that, but be on the lookout for 5K merch. I mean, once we reach it, of course. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so when I was getting measurements for a container home, most of them were 8 feet long by 20. So I want to see how big that is if I were to do it. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's too big for a container home. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see, what size would be acceptable? I guess like 4 by, let's see, maybe 10. This is the size of a container, and then I want to have one on top of this one, and then maybe we can have another like thing over here. Maybe we can cut it in half where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6. I think that should be fine. So yeah, I basically just wanted to build this thing because I saw a TikTok on it, and then I went into like a little rabbit hole of viewing container homes. I was like, that looks so pretty. But also, did you guys know that it's like very expensive to make one? Why is my cat staring at me? He's like wiggling his tail like like very aggressively. What did I do? Okay, how about we dress these first? So we're gonna use this corrugated vertical metal type thing. I think even this is too thick for a shipping container. I probably should have looked what a container looks like. Okay, I'm back. Now we're going to replicate the walls on top, like so. Bam! That's done. Now I want to delete this floor right over here. Boom, boom, boom. I want to make this a little bit higher, so we're gonna put some basic shapes. Actually, before we do that, we should put down some pillars. Let's make sure these are the same color as the walls, like that. Now we can actually elevate this area right here. Ooh, girl, that looks so good. Okay, I'm already too excited for this. Let's put in some lights down here. Okay, that looks fine for now. Now, I think I want to add in some of the wood colors. Ooh, this looks so good with the black. Okay. Wow, look at that. Then I think for a little bit more texture, we can add some of these. And then we can color these that color. That looks so good. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so excited. All right, now time to add doors and windows. You know what? I'm gonna add it even though we're raised too high on the thing. It should be fine. Ooh, and then we can use some of these clear windows. Okay, hold up. I've only added a couple of windows, but look at that already. It looks so good. You can't lie. You can't lie. Alright, now that the windows in the front are done, I think I'm gonna wait and see where I put rooms so then I can add more windows afterwards. Ooh, wait, should we wrap them around? Wait, that looks good! Oh my gosh, okay. Kitchen, dining room / maybe living room. Possibly we could put the dining room outside, I don't know. Upstairs, bedroom, bathroom, laundry room, maybe office. I want the inside of these walls to be white because the shipping containers are small, and obviously by coloring the walls lighter colors, it's gonna give the illusion of a bigger space. So I have this idea in my head. Obviously our kitchen is gonna be flat, but I also want it to have like an island right over here, maybe for prepping or doing other stuff. And the kitchen, we can have a big kitchen. Let's add the fridge over here, add some counters over here. Ooh, maybe I'm gonna delete this one and then put the stove here. And we're gonna give them very modern like items because this is a modern home. Let's go to cabinets. Let's give them this tall modern fridge cabinet. We can add one of these over here, then one of these here, and then we can just add 2 of these. Bam! Oh my gosh, it's looking so good. Wait, what if we like took one of these away? Or actually, what if we take this one away as well? We give him another one of these. Okay, I think I'm gonna change the counters for modern ones. Let's add this modern glass hood. We add our kitchen sink. Oh wait, I thought we had a farmhouse sink. Now let's go into kitchen islands. I'm excited. I don't think I've done that many kitchen islands before. That looks so cute. I'm gonna add this window right over here, and then we're just gonna resize it a little bit. And we're gonna color it the same one as these. I also just noticed that we don't have a lot of money. I actually don't know where all my money went. And then for decorations, we can have a big frame. I'm gonna add these thin clear windows to add a little bit more light. And once again, color them the same as this window. And then in this corner, I want to make like a little coffee station if possible. Or in my case, I would have made it into a matcha station because matcha on top for real. Actually, I think I'm gonna push it towards this area right over here because this being long and then short and long is just not doing it for me. So I'm gonna put this industrial console table against this wall and then make this the coffee corner. We can put our little espresso machine right there. Add a standard tray, and then I'm gonna make a custom mug holder because I always love making these. I'm gonna add a quick carpet over here just because, you know, we're stepping from outside to inside. Oh, and I think now would be a perfect time to add some stairs. These are cute. Okay, I really like these. Under the stairs, we can have like a little custom pantry situation, and looking at our money, we're gonna have to be careful. So I'm gonna build one wall. And then we're gonna grab some basic shapes, and since we can see that this is 3 wide, we just need to put it down. Extend it 3 times, make sure they're the same size as the one block or square. Let's go ahead and add one more block because I forgot that it doesn't work the same when they're like this. And we're just gonna try to line it up. Let's color these walls the same as these walls. We're gonna go to storage and find some shelves. I think these... Oh, we can only fit one of these, so maybe that one. I think this one alone is just gonna have to do it because none of the other ones are like matching or doing a good job. So I think this is fine, and then we can add some boxes here. Let's go ahead and close this up a bit. So we're gonna add this horizontal wedge. Boom. I think I want to make a custom door for this, but because we're running out of money, I want to get started on the couch or the living room area. Let's see, what's a good couch to have? I think a large sofa like this would be perfect. I'm just gonna put it up against that wall, and I was going to make it face this way, but then we would have like a really small, large... Wait, what? I don't know what I'm saying, I'm sorry. We would have a small space to walk through to get up here, so I think having it maybe this way could work. Is the couch too far away? Let's see. I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. We can add this wave console table and our TV, but I think the big TV would be better. I added another window right here because I feel like we needed a bit more light, and that just opens up the space a bit, which I think it's perfect. I think I might actually make it smaller, like, and have something like this for just the living room. Now that we kind of know where our living room is at, let's add a floor to the upstairs. Wait, do we want it to be kind of like a loft type situation? No, let's have extra rooms. And the floors upstairs can be the same ones as the one downstairs. I ended up moving the window to the other side just because I just like how there's just straight up of the container wall right here, and we already have windows showing on this side, so I think pushing the other windows for this side could work better. Oh, and these lights, let's make sure to color them the same color as the wood. Okay, very quickly, I just want to see how the inside looks to make sure it's not too cramped. So here we are. How's this gonna work? Oh, okay. A little bit weird, but it's fine. Here we have the kitchen. Oh my gosh, wait, it's actually very spacious. I thought that this was going to be too thin, but it kind of works. Then the living room, again, it's spacious. I thought it was going to be smaller. Wait, I'm loving it. And then the upstairs over here, we're gonna have our bedroom, an office space, and possibly the bathroom. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is looking really good. I think I'm gonna color the roof, the wood texture as well, just so it can match the downstairs. But oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, so let me go ahead and make my boyfriend donate to me, and I also gotta get to work. So yeah, I'll be right back. Just kidding, because I do have a little bit of money left and I want to still keep working on it. I want to do the living room, or I mean the bedroom upstairs. So let's start by adding a door. I think this modern reveal door would be perfect right over here. Let's go into beds. Should we add this transitional double bed? Ooh, let's add a carpet. I'm just gonna steal the one from downstairs, because why not? How do we feel about this? I don't know the colors. Or what if, hear me out, because we don't want to block the windows too much, we move the bed to the middle, like so, and then we can add dressers over here. I kind of really like the paintings, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough space. You can add this industrial wardrobe. I think I'm gonna add these pictures somewhere else. Ooh, let's put them downstairs because they're not gonna fit over there. We can add now some side tables. I think these lamps are perfect. Let's add some pillows. I always add these 80 ones so we can transform them down and then make the actual of these pillows disappear. Now we can put these. Just kidding, I'm gonna use these. Perfect. Let's add more. And I ran out of money. So that's all we're gonna do today, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow to hopefully finish it. Alright, y'all. This is the before of the bathroom. And this is the before of the upstairs. Alright, the container home is done. I'm gonna turn around in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is what it looks like. Okay. We are in a forest, as you can see. Here outside, we just have like a little sitting area in case you get locked out or something. You have like an area to sit at and wait for your parents to get home or something. I don't know. And then over here, ta-da, we have the lovely kitchen, which I love so much. We have some skewers, some fruit and vegetable platters, and then some cheese and crackers. And then over here we have our matcha station, which I love so much. It's so pretty. I love this right here. This is probably like a picture that the family took and then they wanted to display it in their home, which is so sweet. I love the colors of these plants, by the way. I have like a lot of these everywhere. This is what the kitchen currently looks like. We have a turkey in the oven. Just gonna go ahead and put it there. Oh, I have to garnish it. Oh no, I can't see. I can't see. Well, hopefully it's good. Alright, moving on. Over here, we just have like a little random table and some flowers. I don't know, it's just like a little decoration area. And then over here, we have our living room, which is so cute. I love it because it kind of opens up all the way and it makes the space feel so much bigger than it actually is. I'd love to just stay here and then you can like sit here. Oh my gosh, imagine watching Harry Potter here and then you can see like the moon and then like the forest trees, the spruce trees. Oh, this is such a vibe. But yeah, under the stairs we have a little pantry, nothing too crazy. And then going upstairs we have like a little decoration nook and we have an office space with a little chilling area in case you want to watch a movie upstairs. In here we have the bathroom. We have a his and hers sink, which again has windows to the outside. We have a toilet with a trash can, toilet paper, and then some, I want to say inventory, but it's not inventory. I mean like towels, toilet paper, and then toiletry bags, and the shower. And then last but not least, we have the bedroom, which I think is my favorite spot in the house. We have a little closet, some plants, a Y2K bed. Okay, I'm only calling it Y2K because this is like zebra because of this print right here. It's so nice. I love it so much. I want to live in a house like this actually. I want the vibes to kind of be like this. Very simple. It's very classy and clean and very sleek, which I love so much. This is actually making me really hungry and I haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. But yeah, let's try to get to 5K, guys. Please, we're almost there, please. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.